live session of ASMR. Tonight I'm going to be doing a couple of comic strip panels along with some more pastel work. So I'm going to go ahead and get you up to speed as far as where we're at in the comic strip. So Jeremiah chewed on a couple of tires and from the truck and the squad car, and he also chewed open the lock to the paddy wagon. So there was the stampede, and then Sheriff got trampled, and Baco, he climbed up a tree, so he didn't get hurt or trampled. And Cece, she's fine too. So this is what's happening in the story. So the cows and the goat and the rooster are able to just drive by the little hubbub that the sheriff was going through with the cows and the truck and all that other stuff. So what I'm going to do is draw two more panels. So these are my storyboards. So I've got the paddy wagon, his squad car, Paco up a tree, and Sheriff is still all goomy, and the other guys, Chuck and Bill and those guys driving by. So that's what I'm going to be drawing tonight. So I have already lightly penciled my paper, got my glasses, and I got my super awesome markers, and my pad is ready to rock and roll. I've got my super awesome dual tip markers, yay. I'm gonna be using those tonight. And I think I'm ready to do this thing, guys. So I've already got this penciled in, so I'm gonna go ahead and start coloring these guys. I hope you are all doing well tonight. I know that I sure am. It's like, hello, I'm coloring. I'm doing cartooning. I'm having a good old time, guys. I'm gonna scoot it real close so that you guys can see. I've got this thing here. I don't know if it's an ism. I just want to make sure that you guys are able to see what's going on in your picture. Hi, Diamond. I hope you are well. I hope you're able to follow along with the series. And if you're wondering what the comic strip is about, it's about farm animals escaping the law. They got caught in an explosion at the processing plant, and so they escaped getting processed. So they are successfully avoiding getting captured by the sheriff. So along the way, they're meeting new farm animals. So they met Jeremiah, and they met the rooster while they're escaping. Hope that makes sense. If you log onto the blog site, it should make sense. If it doesn't, I'll explain it again to you. I started this series. I started the series out on my blog site, and I don't know why I was doing this comic strip about cows, but the storyline it kind of came easy to me, the storyline is like. So, hi Jaden and Omar. I hope you guys are well tonight. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday. And if there's any teachers watching in, guys, we don't have too much longer. We don't have too much longer. I think we only have like 4 weeks maybe. And then we're done for a little while. Okay. Chuck, Lola, Jeremiah, Theo, Rooster, which I don't have a name for Rooster yet. I don't have a name for him yet. I'm thinking about it. They just met. Rooster, they woke Rooster up from a nap when they hijacked this truck or this bus. So, and Pa goes up the tree. He was able to scramble up the tree while the cows were stampeding. So Paco he escaped getting trampled by the cows. Unfortunately, Sheriff didn't. Sheriff kind of got goomed up by the herd of cows. Okay, so this is the squad car, and Jeremiah ate one of the tires. And one of those tires is missing, and they are still in Old Man Tucker's bus, which they commandeered while they were chasing the paddy wagon. They thought Lola's mom was in the paddy wagon, getting shipped to another processing plant. So as luck would have it, guys, the paddy wagon, the radiator overheated, and so they stalled. And so while they were stalled, Lola had a plan. She told Jeremiah, she goes, "Oh, thank you, Diamond." She goes to Jeremiah, "Why don't you eat a couple of those tires? Eat Sheriff's tire and eat the paddy wagon tire while they're stalled." And Jeremiah is a goat, and he eats everything because he's always got the incredible munch. He is perpetually stoned and has the munchies. So he's always got the munchies. So he eats everything. You name it and he will snarf it down. So that's what's going on so far in the series. And then, guys, one of my viewers, this is going to be my new character in the Villain Show. His name is Super Cow. And one of my viewers said, "Why don't you make a superhero cow?" It's like, why not? So I am. So what's going to happen with Super Cow is, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the America's Greatest Hero, I think it was. It was a sitcom done a long time ago. And this suit has all these magical powers. So I'm going to make that somewhat, I'm kind of going to steal the idea and make the suit magical. Chuck's going to find the suit, and he's going to put it on, because he was curious. You know, shoot. You gotta have him try it on. So out of curiosity, Chuck tries on the suit and he becomes Super Cow. He gets superpowers. But I don't know when that's going to happen in the series. We're going to have them. We're going to have them at least a few more comic strip panels before I introduce him to the series. So these guys gotta get caught up to the cows that were stampeding, that broke out of the paddy wagon. So these guys are going to be chasing after the cows that are runaway, that had run away. I hope that makes sense to you. I hope that makes sense, you guys. But I like the notion, only in my neighborhood, seriously. I like the notion that I'm able to add another element, and it's I know, it's like, why not have a superhero, a good guy, superhero cow. He's mild-mannered Chuck, and then he puts on his super cow do-rag. I'm calling it a moo-rag, not a do-rag. You know, it only makes sense. And then he has a mask, and then he has his cape and his outfit. So you got to wear the outfit in order for him to have superhero or superhuman powers. I guess you call it super cow powers. So I'm not exactly sure what kind of powers he's going to have. I don't know if he's going to be able to fly or not, but I think he probably should. I think he should be able to fly and maybe have some kind of superhero, I don't know, talent. I'm not sure. But that's what my mind says. That's what goes through my pea brain while I'm illustrating and creating these comic strip panels. So it keeps going. It doesn't stop, guys. I ran out of room on episode 2 on my blog site, guys. So I went ahead and built another page on my blog site. So that's what I did, because I was just running out of room. So episode 3 is where you'll see all the new stuff that I've been posting on the comic strip, guys. So this is here's poor Paco. Well, no, not poor Paco, because he got away from getting trampled. Poor sheriff got the front end of the deal. He did. He got the front end of the deal, guys. Okay. Oh yeah, you know what I need to do? I need to put a red thing on top of his squad car. His beacon. This little woo-woo thing on his cars. It's a comic strip based on a farm animals running from a sheriff that's trying to collect a bounty. They escaped a processing plant explosion, and they're on the run. So while they're trying to find Bill's mom, the little guy Bill, who's been stuck in a crate for a long time, and he has a hard time seeing, and he has a hard time walking. So he's handicapped, you guys. So it's complicated, but it's kind of you have to read the blog, the comic strip in the blog. It will make sense if you read the comic strip in the blog. You'll say, "Oh, I get it now." Meanwhile, while I illustrate my comic strip panels, I'm including a little bit of ASMR for people who have trouble sleeping, because I am afflicted with sleep deprivation, and it's really hard for me to go to sleep at night. So kind of incorporating my cartooning into my ASMR sessions. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. There. So Jeremiah ate one of the sheriff's tires on the squad car. So he's immobile. He can't get anywhere. So these guys are going, sucker. They're driving right by. And the sheriff's going, dope. So they're going to try to find Bill's mom. They're going to follow those cows that were stampeding. Just a cartoon, guys. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Just cartooning. And hopefully the self-talk will help you chill out and relax and just calm you down a little bit. For me, this is like therapy, I'm telling you. I love drawing. I love illustrating. I love cartooning. This is like a dream. This is like a dream job for me, guys. I love what I do. Okay, so these are the cows, and they're saying, "See you later. We're gonna go find Bill's mom." So that's what they're gonna do. I'm gonna upload this to my blog site, and that will be another panel. And those of you who are joining or clicking on, welcome to my blogs or my session. I did a whole lot of uploading, guys. So the rest of the comic strip you can find on episode 3. So what I'm illustrating now is the paddy wagon that was caught. It wasn't caught, but it was, well, it had been compromised because Jeremiah ate the lock to the doors that open the paddy wagon. So he ate the lock and he ate a tire. And so these doors are open. So this is the paddy wagon, guys. And the reason why the paddy wagon had to pull over is because the radiator overheated. So, as luck would have it, these are the luckiest cows in the world, you guys. These cows are lucky. Except for Tracker Cow. Tracker Cow is still in the comic strip. He was one of the cows that the sheriff obtained to track down Chuck and Lola. And he ended up running off. The Tracker Cow did, and he joined him. Well, the sheriff, he dug a pit to trap Chuck. And what happened was Tracker Cow got stuck in the pit, and so Tracker Cow was processed. So now Tracker Cow is Tracker Cow Angel because he was processed. So if you get my drift. Okay. That's Sheriff's car. That's his squad car. Now, you guys, those of you who know me, know that I struggle. I struggle a lot with cars. I maintain it is a comic strip. It's a cartoon. Ain't supposed to be perfect, guys. And I promise you, when I do make this into a comic strip, or not a comic strip, but a comic book, I will clean it up. I will clean up the artwork and make it more polished. Right now, I'm doing this as an ASMR session. So it may tend to get a little bit gloomy at times. And I apologize for that. Still. There. The squad car. There. Okay. Squad car. Paddy Wagon doesn't have a tire either because Jeremiah killed 2 tires. Killed as in he ate 2 tires. He munched them. Okay. He's got another wheel over here. And he's got another wheel over here. Okay. So now, and then with a little dust here. A little dust here. And then we'll put the little tree and Paco here. You guys are going, what the heck is she doing? Just trying to pound for the wheel and chuck shell. There is a method. There is a method behind my madness, trust me. There is, guys. I'm going to be doing some more artwork too. I'm going to be illustrating with my pastels, and I've been really liking this black bond paper that I'm illustrating on. It's really cool. Really cool stuff, you guys. So I've done I've used a lot of mediums on that black bond paper, guys. I've used gel crayons, and I've used my Paul Rubin pastels, and the Charvin pastels I've used on them too. And those are generally very firm pastels. And they give a pretty good effect on the black. I enjoy the effect that they give. The oil pastels are a little bit more challenging. They're a little bit more challenging. So, I mean, if I had a choice, I don't know. I'm going to shop around to see if there's some other pastels or lighter that are comparable to the oil pastels and the gel crayon. I mean, if I had a choice, I don't know. I would rather use my gel crayons, except for they don't really adhere to the bond paper very well. So, I mean, in a perfect world, they would, but they don't really work well with that black bond paper. So, kind of stuck with using the other brand, the softer pastels. That's Paco. There's a little buzz cut. We climbed up a tree. Sheriff got all. Poor Sheriff got him. He got whammied. Here's my other color that I need. guys, I'm thinking, okay, so I have to figure out a way to integrate Super Cow into the veal and chuck shell. So he's probably going to have to find the outfit. And then put it on and then become Super Cow. But I don't know how that's going to happen yet. I'm sure I'll think of something. And generally I do, so it's just a matter of waiting, and then all of a sudden it comes to me. The last time that happened, I had creator's block and I had no idea what I was going to do with the series. I had absolutely no plan whatsoever, no game plan. And then I took a nap and went to sleep, and I got up, and guess what? It came to me. And it was like magic, like that. And I attributed it to be just very tired. And just, I think fatigue, I guess, is what you call it. And I did. I had no clue what I was going to be doing. None. Oh, I'm glad you saw that, Green Family. Hi. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. I appreciate your suggestion. If you guys have any other suggestions for me, please feel free to leave them in the comments, and I'll be happy to illustrate, if I'm able to do it, illustrate anything for you, if I can. Cece, one of my audience members, suggested that I do a super cow, or a superhero cow. And so this is it. This is what I'm gonna. Yeah, he's going to be. He's got his moo rag, not do rag, moo rag. His moo rag, and then his mask, and then his cape and his little outfit. So he's not a superhero until the outfit comes on. So that's gonna be Chuck. We're gonna make Chuck into Super Cow. He's gonna be like the Clark Kent of the Veal and Chuck show. Just an average, ordinary, everyday cow. Once he puts the outfit on, he becomes Super Cow. So I'm adding more elements to my comic strip, guys. So hopefully you're keeping up. My blog site's all caught up. So anyways, let me go ahead and explain this. So Paco's up in the tree because there was a stampede. Jeremiah, their friend the goat, ate the lock that locked the doors, and this is the paddy wagon where all the cows were. And Bill's mom was in this paddy wagon, and so they're trying to save Bill's mom. So they got Jeremiah to eat the lock, and so the doors swing open. There's a stampede. Sheriff gets caught right in the stampede, and Paco climbs up a tree. And Cece, she's somewhere else. Like putting her in this panel. She's there though, somewhere. So tomorrow I'm going to add a couple more panels, and I think I might brainstorm some ideas to get Super Cow integrated in this comic strip sooner. Okay, so enough said about comic strips. I'm gonna go ahead and draw something super awesome for you guys. I'm hoping you guys enjoy this. And you guys, I have been having a lot of fun illustrating on black bond paper, and I've been really enjoying doing sea life. It looks really not, I mean, in my opinion, of course, I think it looks cool on the black sea life. So starfish. I'm going to illustrate a starfish, guys. Maybe one of these guys, the starfish here. So I think it might look good on black. Maybe something, I'm thinking something along the lines of maybe this guy right here. I think he might look better on the black. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw a starfish in this. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna start out here. This should be a pretty easy image too, I'm thinking. Starfish are really neat animals, you guys, too. Okay, so let's do this one. I'm using my Charvin pastels tonight, friends. I'm gonna draw other sea life around this little guy. Just an FYI. We took many years ago, took a vacation to Florida, and we went snorkeling. Wow, so cool, you guys. We went to Florida, and that water is freaking amazing. It's like a light turquoise. It's just beautiful, the ocean is. In that part of the world, you know. It's just plain pretty. Let's see. I think there's a starfish in SpongeBob too. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna throw some more light in here because I like the gold. I do enjoy working with the gold, you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying your spring so far. And I don't know where you're residing, but we sure have been enjoying really nice weather on our piece of the world. Piece of the planet. I mean, I can only speak for myself, but we've been having some very lovely days. It's a little brisk in the morning. You have that little chill, a little bit of chilly air, and doesn't last for long because, you know, you hit the sunshine. And it's like, oh, there's the sun. Feels much better now, thank you. But for the most part, we have been enjoying some very decent weather. My little neck of the wood. Going to draw something else tonight. I really wanted to break out my gel crayons to see if there was an image that I can illustrate on black with gel crayons. And I have to admit, some of the gel crayons work well on this type of paper, and some don't. They just don't, you guys. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Go ahead and get my little starfish guy here. And he's got some white. He's got some very, very light. Let's see. Let's do it this way. Okay, so he's kind of going like this. And I know I'm going to have to make this more three-dimensional. Just know it. I got that little... Okay. I want to make sure that the contrast gives it a more 3D feel. So let's see if I can do this the right way, guys. Okay, so I'll make that a little bit more 3D-ish. Let's see here. I'm thinking maybe not here. Let me see. I'm gonna grab some of my Paul Rubin pastels. They're almost the same texture, guys. Almost. Hand grenades and horseshoes, guys. But I want to give it that more 3D kind of feel. That'll do, I'm thinking. And try not to get my hands gooey. I love working with charcoal. It's a messy medium, but I sure do love working with it. I keep telling myself I gotta move and I gotta find myself a bigger place so that I'll be able to, to make it easier to illustrate on my channel. Okay, so baby steps. Okay, so this guy has stuff all going over the place. So. He's got these little guys. he's got them all over the place too. Okay, wait a minute. Hang on. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so now this is going to be the fun part because I get to add a little bit more color to this guy. And I think I want to make it a little bit more, possibly, oh, this would probably be a better tone, I'm thinking. That's so funny. I keep thinking, I talk your guys' ears off when I'm doing my Phil and Chuck show panel, but when I start doing this kind of stuff, it's like my pie hole just clams right up. It's like, what? Why is that? Don't get it. I'm really confused. Let's see. This little guy is on kind of like a lavender. I guess you call it a lavender backdrop. So I'm gonna put mine on a lavender backdrop too. It looks like coral he's on, so I'm gonna, let me see here. Yeah, I'm gonna do some ad-libbing here, guys. That kind of a neat effect anyway. I like that color. I mean, it looks good on the photograph. I kind of like that. In my opinion. Don't get me started with opinions, guys. Because then I won't. Don't go on and on and I don't know. It's so funny. My philosophy is, you know what? I don't think people ever grow up. They're just, you know what? I think that we grow up and we're a bunch of kids trapped in big bodies. I don't know. My opinion. That's my philosophy anyway. It's just like, you know, I don't think people grow up. They just, their bodies do, but I don't know. We are just all a bunch of kids in big bodies, as far as I'm concerned. Well, I can only speak for myself. That's how I feel about me. It's like I like that concept anyway. I kind of like that. A little dab here, a little dab here. Orange. It's got a little bit more coral going on, some coral action. interesting to be I don't know, sea creatures are kind of, I think these animals are fascinating, these starfish. I just think they're cool. One of God's creations, alive and well, living in the sea. Kind of cool little things, just cool stuff that the planet offers us is all kinds of fun, groovy stuff. A bit more green stuff. I think that'll work. I think that'll do. I do believe that is a starfish. And oh, done. This year is 2025. And that would be my starfish, guys. All right. You know what? I think that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. Unless anyone has a suggestion as to something else I could draw on black, if anyone wants to chime in and throw a suggestion out there, I'd be happy to. I'm all ears. I'm just going to think about some other how to integrate Super Cal into my comic strip. So I'm thinking, let me just, I don't know, guys. Well, if you guys think of something, like, for example, something that I can illustrate that you think might look good on black, like I said, I am all ears. I'll put this here. I know what I could do. I know what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do one more, guys. And this is going to be just a very, very simple drawing. And it might look good on black. Let's see. Okay. Got an idea. Dandelion. Lime soup. Dandelion. That's what I'm going to do. I think it might look good. Is what I'm thinking. So, there should be an easy rendering. Easy peasy, guys. My neighborhood. Well, maybe not. I take that back. I take it all back. Because I could be full of hot air. Say, oh yeah, this is going to be a piece of cake. No, I don't think so. But I'm thinking to myself, that's kind of a cool concept. Dandelions. When we were kids, we used to blow dandelions and make a wish and blow dandelions. Didn't realize we were spreading weeds all over the place. So I was like, oh, sorry, Mom. Sorry, Mom and Dad. Yeah, this is easy peasy, guys. Let's see here. There's a little bit of black right here. And there's a little bit of white right here. And they're kind of neat. I think it's kind of, I don't know. I think it's kind of. Give it a little, this thing to make it look like it is. Here, put this over here. Really want to add fireflies to this. Because I don't know what it is about fireflies, you guys. I don't know what it is. You sure do like drawing them. I think I'm going to. I don't know. Maybe I should. I'm going to. I'm on this, I have this fetish these days, you guys. I'm obsessed with fireflies. They look really good on this paper, though. That's the only reason why. They look really good on the paper. Can't help myself. myself, guys. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it quits. But like I said, I gotta say when sometimes, and I think this would be a good time to say when. So I appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out with me. And so what I think I'm gonna do, do one more thing with this thing. I'm just gonna do a couple more. I don't want to overkill. Do not want to overkill this. And since I'm there. Okay. All right, my thought is I think I better call this done. And there you go. Dandelion. Ready to make some more weeds. I did enjoy doing that when I was a kid, blowing on them and letting the little seeds spread, but Mom and Dad didn't like it very much, so we learned not to do that. But it sure was fun before I got in trouble doing it. All right, you guys, that's me done. Hey, thanks a lot for coming by and visiting with me for a while. I sure do appreciate you just hanging out with me for a minute and chatting with me. And like I said, if you guys can think of anything that you would like me to illustrate for you, please feel free to leave a comment down below, or just throw a post on my community page, and that way give me an idea of what you guys are interested in viewing. So that being said, I hope you guys are well wherever you're residing here on the planet. Hope you're enjoying good health and good sleep. And so that being said, I'm going to call it a night, wash my hands, get into my jammies, and watch my own session of ASMR. Well, I'm going to watch somebody else doing it. So it's my turn. So I hope you guys have a great evening or morning or afternoon, wherever you're residing here on the planet. And hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Take care, you guys. I love you a lot, and you take care of yourself. Thanks again. I love you, and I'm going to send you sweet dreams. Namaste.